from West Potomac High School in Alexandria, Virginia. It's TV News Today with Amir Lareem.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of TNT News. My name is Amir Lareem and I'm going to be your anchor for the day. High school clubs allow students to unite with a common passion. This week our team has met up with one that you might be interested in joining.
Loading for me.
Yeah, mine's up too.
It froze. Jan, this is fake.
I am Jan Saram, and I am the president of Asian American Society. I help manage the club and organize our meetings, and I feel like it is very helpful because it allows people to be aware of the different Asian backgrounds, not just like the East Asian, because that's usually the most popular among other students. We can experience it together, explore the Asian cultures together, and also the food.
I think clubs like Asian American Society help spread culture among students in West Potomac. We'll usually have an activity about a country, we'll learn about a country, and we will typically have food from that country.
Every meeting is a different culture, so someone's also responsible for bringing the food for that.
We have meetings every other Monday in room 175 in Gunston, so come join us.
Get down, 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 get down.
West Potomac High School is celebrating its 30th birthday. Join us as we go back in time to see what life was like in 1985.
For the past 30 years, West Potomac has instilled greatness into the hearts of students and alumni. Originally called Groveton, it merged with Fort Hunt High School when Fort Hunt caught fire on December 30th, 1978. While falling student populations in both schools, a decision was made to merge them. In 1985, West Potomac was born. The beginning was fraught with racial tensions and turf wars, but as time passed, we eventually came together as the Wolverine family we are today. Since then, 2 wings of the school were added to the main facility, and in 2003, a connector was built between Gunston and Quander. 30 years of seniors have successfully graduated onto bigger and better things, and though it feels like we've only just said goodbye to the class of 85, as well as the class of 2015, we eagerly look forward into the future in hopes that our motto, excellence is a tradition, will still hold true as we move on to another 30 years.
I'm Miss Day, and I graduated from West Potomac High School in 1997. I was 17. West Potomac used to actually be 3 separate buildings. There was no fancy connector behind the gym. And the halls seemed a lot bigger, but I guess now that it's completely overcrowded, the halls seem a lot smaller. I think there was 350 students in my graduating class, so I think most everybody knew of everybody else. So I think there was a really great community and school spirit about our class.
What has changed since the 80s? Well, the big renovation. They added the connector. It used to be 3 separate buildings. The addition, adding the rock to the front of the school. Tommy Van Meter's family donated the rock, and I remember when they brought it in by crane. That was a nice addition. It's nice to see my signature up on the board in the gym as attending the first year West Potomac ever opened. I remember when we first merged Groveton and Fort Hunt, and the Groveton girls hung out with the Fort Hunt boys, and the Fort Hunt boys hung out with the Groveton girls. So that was always kind of a weird mixture. But we ended up all coming together, and it worked, and now we're the home of the Wolverines.
We've all been there. We go to answer a call from our significant other, but before we are able to say hello, our phone dies. Maintaining a charge in our devices is necessary to function in today's modern world. Cars are no exception. New innovation has brought together wireless charging and automobiles for the first time.
2015. This is the future. We're living in the generation expected to have instant communication, flying cars, and clean renewable energy. But we're not quite there yet. According to the EPA, carbon emitted from transportation contributed to 27% of all carbon emissions produced by the United States, and that our country consumes 80% of the world's fossil fuels. With horrifying statistics like these, there has been a renewed consumer interest in electric cars. But how do we make owning an electric car feasible?
I guess I would save money on gas, but I think the electric bill would go up because I have to charge my car.
It doesn't seem to me that it's economical. I'm not sure those batteries last that long.
Many with electric cars do not have regular access to a charger outside their homes and thus have a limited range of distance. The United Kingdom has, in the works, a highway that would serve as a drive on a charger. Using electromagnetic pulses, coils, and a bunch of other technical terms, a car battery would gain a charge just by aligning with a charging pad on the road. It's been tested with buses successfully, but there's some flaws that need to be worked out. The magnetic field is difficult to control and could heat up passengers' coins or even their pacemakers. Regardless, engineer Joe Barrett says in the next 3 years, wireless charging will definitely become an option for electric vehicles. If this were brought to the DC metro area, it would serve as a type of HOV lane for electric car owners, potentially helping to ease traffic for commuters. Expensive and in the works it may be, but this technology could potentially be revolutionary, pushing us further into the future.
If you're looking for a scary movie to curl up to watch with Bay and Candy, Insidious 3 may be the perfect film. Let's see what our reviewers think.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Insidious, a horror movie about the Lambert family who move to a mysterious new house. Things take a turn for the worst when Dalton, their eldest son, experiences an unusual event while exploring the attic and even hits his head. The following day, Dalton doesn't wake up and remains in a coma. The movie is suffused with eerie events. Insidious haunted you after it was over and gets in your head, and the next thing you know, you're staring at your closet expecting someone or something to pop out. The movie itself was good, though there were parts where the acting seemed overdramatic and cliché. The special effects in the film were well thought out and not too cheesy, despite the movie being made 5 years ago. Many of you know the lipstick demon, and he still manages to make us all petrified with his demonic portrayal.
With me.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Have a great weekend.